Hello and welcome back to the Car Jump Arena Championship preliminary rounds. This is the 80s version of the PESSIMA. In the last episode, we had the late model PESSIMA, and now this is the earlier version of the PESSIMA. We're going to see if this vehicle can outdo its more modern brethren. Hard to say. We'll find out as we head on down the hill. Actually, let me back up just a moment. If you are new here, welcome to the show. I'm going through each of the vehicles that comes with BeamNG drive. You can tell I got the little BeamNG logo there. I'm going to go into each type of vehicle, and I will do each one as we work through. So, for example, we'll do one of the 1.8 DXs, we'll do the 1.8 HX, etc., etc. And they will be thrown off of the Car Jump Arena to see which one will go the farthest. Every vehicle in the competition basically starts from the same point at the top. I try to get that going. And then I just accelerate all the way down the ramp, try to keep it on course. When it gets to the end, I let go, and then as it flies through the air, we stop the physics right at the time it crash lands, and that one actually landed back here in this zone here. So that is the 300, right? Yep. Oh my gosh. So it's 300, 10, 20. So in between 320 and 330, giving it a 320. So there you go. That is the Ibishu PESSIMA 1.8 DX pulling off a 320 to kick things off here in the Car Jump Arena preliminaries. Oh! Riding the rail until its doom. All right, up next, we have the 1.8 DX edition. Let's see if the DX can go further than 320. I've got a feeling that, the first one started off at 320. I've got a feeling that when we get to some of the beefier versions of this car, they're going to go even further. Look at this. Holy cow. That is a 330 crunch. 330 here on Car Jump Arena from the DX. Ouch. Whoa. This is the HX, pardon me. The 1.8 liter HX. That should probably be the screenshot right there. On fire, in the pole, at the bottom. You never know with me. I don't know. All right. So, as we continue here, we're going to now move into the 2.0 LX edition of the 80s PESSIMA. And the question is, now that we are moving into the 2-liter, will that give it enough boost so that it goes further, or will having a heavier engine mean that the front end is going to sink faster and therefore actually take a little oomph off of how far the car is going to go? And yes, look at that. It lands inside the 310 zone. So yeah, 310. Not even close to the 330. We got hubcaps a-flying, that's for sure. And jump. Oh, these cars definitely like to jump over and skim across the water. Yikes. I wouldn't want to be the driver in that puppy. And now we take a small step up into the 2.0 liter ZX edition. And I'm not real sure what the Z means other than you get a spoiler on the back. And you never know. Spoilers have one of two results from my experience on this. They either help bring the car up. Holy cow, man. That's, wow, dude. That is 360. Oh my gosh. But as we have seen throughout this series, A spoiler on the back either means that the wind catches it and it makes the vehicle nosedive, or it actually adds to the aerodynamics and helps that vehicle fly. That is a 360. Holy smokes, from the ZX. Up next, as if the ZX weren't enough, how about a 2.0 ZX AWS? Now, the question is, will the AWS be able to coast further in the air? Ooh, my goodness, that pretty much bottomed out right on the line. So I am going to call that a 360. So it ties its ZX counterpart, the AWS. Oh, not giving a distinct advantage, but definitely keeping it in the running to see which one could possibly advance to the next round. Oh, and here we go. How about the PESSIMA 2.0 GTZ? Let's see how this one does flying off the edge. I can't remember if I've talked about it or not in this particular video, but what we do is we take overall the top 8 finishers and they will move on to the finals. And look at that. Oh my gosh. That is going to land right at the 400 mark. Oh, that is fantastic. The GTZ, whoa, catching some air. Not only does the GTZ leap the farthest down the car jump arena, but also ends up traveling the farthest after the fact. Oh my gosh, that is a phenomenal performance from the GTZ 400 in the car jump arena. Can it be beat? Now here we have what I'm going to call the sleeper, because it looks like it's a piece of junk, but it is actually the street-tuned PESSIMA. So we're going to see if adding a little street tuning into the mix can thrust this bad boy over that 400-meter mark. Oh, it is going to be, yes, holy cow, look at that. Front wheels land exactly at 430. I have to tell you, I definitely would not have expected this from such an old car. I mean, we're talking about the 80s version of the PESSIMA, 430, and that's the street tuned, and we still got a few more cars to go. So now we move up from street tuned to track edition. That's right. This is the 80s model PESSIMA track edition with a giant wing on the back. If the air gets under that wing, that could help lift up the car. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, yes. It's exactly what it's doing. Oh, my gosh. Holy cow, that's a 460. This white line here is 450. There's 460. This black line in front of it is 70. It is in the 60. 460. This is one of the better vehicles we have seen in the entire competition. Holy smokes, that is unbelievable. Now here we have the Rally Gravel edition of the PESSIMA. I don't think this is going to get anywhere near what we have seen with the track edition and with the race tuned edition, so I think it'll give a decent flight, but yeah. Look at this. So it lands and skids just after that 270 mark, so that's going to be a 270 for the Rally Edition. Not enough to continue on. Not enough to take it for this particular... Oh, so close. For this particular grouping, but still not a bad showing. And the final vehicle we have today is the Hill Climb PESSIMA. Now, I don't know, man. We've got aerodynamics at the front. We've got the giant wing on the back. This thing could end up being more like an airplane than anything else. We could see this one potentially. Oh no, what? Holy smokes, 250. Yeah, all the extra pieces and parts actually helped. Well, and really, I'm sure it was the piece on the front end. Helped with the downforce and just could not get any air in order to fly down and beat its predecessor. So there you have it. The winner for this particular event is going to be the Track Edition PESSIMA, not pictured here, but we saw it just a couple of cars ago. The Track Edition will be in the running for the top 8 finalists for the Car Jump Arena Championship. I cannot wait to see who all ends up in the top 8. Got any questions, problems, suggestions, horror stories? Feel free to leave those down in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time in the Car Jump Arena Championship preliminaries.